Throughout tonight's show, they build up the hype and the anticipation for the newest face in NXT as Blake Monroe was to sign an NXT contract tonight in the main event segment. We're going to mention some bad theme songs coming up in this video, but I'll tell you what, Mariah May's, now Blake Monroe's theme song in NXT is absolute gold. It fits her character so well. The aesthetic looks amazing for her. She would mention tonight how WWE has always been her dream. She'd sign her contract, and then, well, yes, the interference happened. Fatal Influence would come out confronting Blake Monroe and spoiling the celebrations by putting her through a table. Honestly, I'm down for like a Jacy Jayne feud with Blake Monroe. I think that'd be pretty fun. We had 4 women's matches tonight where each winner would advance to a fatal 4-way next week as these eliminator matches took place to crown a winner to face Jacy Jayne at Evolution. The first match of the night being Jaida Parker versus Thea Hail. And I really like that they incorporated this because there has been a little bit of a mini feud going on between Jaida and Thea. I thought they structured this match actually really well, highlighting Jaida Parker perfectly, which makes sense as Jaida Parker would win and advance to the fatal 4-way next week. But there was some controversy as Thea Hail technically should have won the match. Thea got screwed as Jaida did tap out. The referee's positioning was awful, obviously part of the storyline. He looked away as well just at the moment of the tap out to tell the timekeeper, nope, the match is still ongoing. Of course, Thea Hail would release the submission, celebrate too early. The referee had no idea why, and then Jaida Parker would take advantage to win. Very smart. It keeps Thea Hail looking strong and gives a reason for Thea Hail and Jaida Parker to take place again and continue their feud. Kelani Jordynne would then take on Lash Legend, with Lash Legend picking up the win. Again, another great showcase for Lash during this match. Gotta give an opinion though, that I really dislike Lash Legend's theme song. It is so bad. Lash is super cool, very unique, and demands attention, and then she gets one of the worst theme songs in WWE. Why? Izzy Dame would advance into the Fatal 4-Way by defeating Zarya. That was shocking, but it was because Tatum Paxley would unknowingly cause a distraction. She'd hug Sol Ruka during the match. Sol would scream. It would distract Zarya, allowing Izzy to take advantage. We saw before the match Tatum behind Zaruka, and of course you saw Tatum looking a bit like a lost sheep. She wants friends. She thought Sol and Zarya were going to be those friends. After what happened tonight, it's probably unlikely, and it's just pushing her further and further towards the culling, isn't it? I really don't want Tatum in the culling. Jordynne Grace would be the final person to qualify for the Fatal 4-Way, defeating Lola Vice, but we got to talk about it. They changed her theme song. She got Death Rebelled. It's awful. It's generic. And the NXT crowd let WWE know with chants of Fire Death Rebel. Jordynne's theme song was so iconic with her character, and honestly, I think this is a massive mistake to change it. We all know that Death Rebel has a lot of problems making theme songs, right? And it doesn't seemingly get any better. And then when they change someone so iconic like this, it's not good. Well, the 4-Way is set for next week. Honestly, I think it's going to be Jordynne Grace. I think Jordynne Grace is going to pick up the win here and get showcased on the Evolution card. There's always been that talk of her being called up soon. A new theme song probably hints at that. So yeah, I think Jordynne's going to pick up the win. But I'm not opposed to anyone else in the Fatal 4-Way winning, so that's good. High drama tonight as Tony D'Angelo confronted Luca Crucifino, demanding to know if he was on Stax's team. Luca said, look, this is the first time I've had to make a decision since I joined the family. He did look the Don in the face and say, I promise, but before he could finish his sentence, Stax would emerge with heavies. I don't think these are like NXT superstars. Maybe they will be now, I don't know. I think they're just part of like Stax's group, do you know what I mean? Like, he'll probably have different heavies every week. That's what I think anyway. Well, Luca and Tony would stand together and fight. Luca dealt with the heavies, and that would leave Stax and Tony fighting it out. And Luca, well, he got involved. He threw a shot, and it hit Tony D'Angelo. Instant regret on the face of Luca Crucifino. Stax's face tells the story. This is what he wants. However, the Don, obviously paranoia is already there. Is he going to really believe that Luca made a mistake here? I don't know. This was weird. Is Chase U done again already? It definitely felt like that tonight. Now, I wouldn't rule anything out. I mean, next week they could do a segment and put it all back together. But Andre Chase was teaching, and of course you'd see Kale Dixon continually asking questions, and Andre Chase just not wanting to answer them and interrupting him and just sort of belittling him. And that would leave to Kale Dixon and Uriah Connors just literally packing their stuff and just walking out of Chase University and saying, that's a shame. So is Chase U done? Maybe? I don't think so. I do think they're going to pull it back together. I think what you're going to see here is Kale and Uriah sort of tell Andre Chase how to teach. They're trying to manipulate Andre. They've been doing it ever since they sort of came across him. Maybe this is a story on how you get like Hill, Andre Chase, and Hill Chase U. That could be quite interesting. I think that's the best way they could probably go with it. Personally, I want to see Andre Chase expand Chase U. Let's put another powerhouse in Chase U, especially if they are going to manipulate it into a Hill group. That's the way to go, in my opinion. Another group that might be done is No Quarter Catch Crew, as tonight Charlie Dempsey has given Tavion Heights exactly what he wanted. An opportunity to leave No Quarter Catch Crew. He has to have a match with Javon Evans, and if Tavion can beat Javon, then he can leave No Quarter Catch Crew. This is like really weird to me that someone has to fight for their exit of a group. Just punch Charlie Dempsey in the face and be done with it already. Miles Bourne has already sort of fought his way out of the group, and now Tavion might too. I feel like this would make more sense to me if like Charlie was recruiting new people to fill those spots. He's currently not. Maybe Tavion doesn't get what he wants, and he's like, I don't know, what, held prisoner? What are we doing? Also a little tease tonight for a match between Javon Evans and Jasper Troy. I'd be down for that. So it seems like Ricky Saints is going to be back next week, as commentary confirmed he should be cleared next week. He will have to go through Vanity Project, the Evolve faction, to get to Ethan Page, and Ashante the Adonis, who stepped up. He's not part of that group. They abandoned him, but it looks like him and Ricky are going to go one-on-one at some point too. Okay, I'm glad to see Ricky Saints is coming back, hopefully fully cleared next week. They totally should have delayed this for a week, though, and had Ashante be the surprise tag partner with Trick Williams and AJ Francis, the former Top Dollar, tonight, as Casey Navarro is apparently injured. They would recruit Wesley to be part of the group, which is a very strange choice because him and Trick have never got along. And of course, he said, oh, I know TNA better than anyone. Well, you're fighting 2 NXT stars and 1 TNA star. What are we doing? Missed opportunity to do a reunion of everyone's favourite group, Hit Row, but you know, whatever. I guess it makes a little bit of sense when Wesley, during the match, accidentally took out Trick Williams. So you could probably play off of that in NXT's future. Well, the 6-man tag will conclude with the winners of Josh Briggs, Elijah, and Inamura. The shocking bit, Inamura pinned Trick Williams. I really like how Inamura sort of bounced the ropes before he jumped off for the splash. I thought that was a nice touch. It sort of built suspense for the high-flying move, which was cool. Very unique as well. I don't think I've ever seen that in wrestling. We'd later find out that Inamura has big goals. He said when he came back for Josh Briggs, but he has his eyes set on higher prizes. His goal is to have Josh Briggs be the TNA World Champion and Inamura the NXT Champion. Is that possible? I love the idea of Josh Briggs getting a major push. I think Briggs is a very cool superstar, so I'd love to see that. Inamura too, I think the guy's very unique. So yeah, let's see what happens. I thought tonight's show was actually really good. I didn't expect much from it, so maybe that's why. But for me, a very solid 8 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts as always in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. You'll never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video, and I'll catch you as always next time. Peace!